Good afternoon, evening, everybody. Ooh, Techie getting banned out right away. So we are in week 3 of We Like Dota League, and I'm going through a whole bunch of these damn commentaries, catching up on some serious business going on here. So we got the accidental feeders against Rasta La Vista. I know Rasta's got at least one win to their name, beating out, or they lost to Saints and Sinners last week, but I think they got at least one win to their name. So these are the guys with New Spice, Ancient Spice, Geriatric Spice, Ginger, and Old Spice. Nice. Bilbo, Bilbo, and I believe everybody but Sirius is actually on Rasta, even if they're not showing. So this is hardly any stand-ins here, if anybody was curious. Let me grab my Dropbox. Rasta, where are you, Rasta? Rasta La Vista. Sigfold, Arc, Kogan, Bonsai. Actually, no, that's the TAF there. Yeah, Rasta. Shkir. And different. Yeah, Kogan is there. What the hell is wrong with me? Anyways, I'll figure that out later. Anyways, PL and Techie's getting banned out. We've only seen Techie's once in this entire league, and yet Techie's is still getting banned out left and right. I'd say he's definitely not getting picked, except for that one time, but he's definitely getting banned out. Now Gyro and Lesh getting banned out, pretty standard right there. We've got a Lina Tusk combo for support, but they might change it up and go mid with Lina. We'll see. I think this is the first Tinker I've seen in, I think, the entire league too. Let's speed this up just a hair. Blood getting banned out. Again, that's pretty standard. Keep Tinker from getting silenced when he doesn't want to be. Rupture, like Tinker's gonna be alone and isolated a lot of times, doing these constant rotations on pushing. See, that does leave him vulnerable to guys like Blood coming in and rupturing him. Even though it's still fairly easy to get away. If you got a blink dagger, you blink into the trees, you rearm, and you pretty much just TP out at that point if you still got the mana for it. And then rearm again. Anti getting banned out. They do not want to deal. Yeah, they do not want Lina getting wrecked by the Void. Tusk not so much being a threat, but Bounty getting banned out. Mainly because of the map control that he offers, and Warlock. Very rare. I mean, we banned out Warlock last night because we knew Floor is Lava. We banned out Warlock last night because we were like, hey, you know, they've got. They were literally warming up with a Warlock player. I think he was a possible stand-in, but he is still incredibly strong. If he's able to hang in the back, if he's literally able to hang in the back, he is incredibly strong. A quick double check on my Twitch. Make sure everything's up to speed. Starting to burn reserve time. Taking a lot of time what they want to do here. Figure out what they want to do. And I'm adjusting my video settings. I switched to a beta version of this OBS, and it's allowed me to do the 2-minute delay on stream, but it's also a little bit wonky with the video settings. But Legion getting picked out for Rasta. I believe Death Soldiers or Slarknado. No, I think Slarknado had a Legion pick. It didn't go so well for him, but he can go out of control if you can pick the right moment for getting in there. He really just being able to, the snowball option is fantastic for being able to just snowball in and duel, closing that gap before you can pick up a Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade or something to help you out and close the distance even more. And the Doctor. Most likely Tink's going to be mid or off lane, but they've got a lot of different choices how they could do this here. A lot of different options for food. Shaman getting picked out. So we have a possible... Tusk could easily off lane. Lina could mid, and they might just go ahead and pick a tri lane right here. And maybe they just went. Maybe they went for a Lina mid, which would be pretty damn strong against Tinker. Even if he goes with his heatsink and the laser, or the heatsinking missile and the laser combo, Lina's able to counter that decently. Ooh, repel, repelly knight. So Omni's out. It's one of the few times we've seen Omni in this league. I think he's been picked probably like less than half a dozen times the entire league. Weaver getting banned out for Rasta. They want to keep some of the roamers, and they don't want to have to worry about sentries very much. They want to keep this match fairly straightforward and simple. They want Shaman to have a little bit more gold and not have to waste it on all them damn wards, all them damn sentry wards, and worry about dust later. PA getting banned out. Not much of a surprise there, just taking out yet another hard carry. They still need Food still need a hard carry for their safe lane. And it's just up in the air. They have a lot of different options here. Like as far as counting someone that has blade mail, that naturally has a blade mail already. And Void going out. Void and DK. DK could mid here. This is one of the few times we've seen Void in this this league as well. It's a good combo though. They have a lot of disable to set things up. And Void has to be very careful with the duels. You know, like the one thing is there is a serious conflict between the duels and the Chronosphere, and there's also a conflict between... There's a lot of burst damage available in the terms of Walrus Punch and mostly Lina's damage. Now, if they don't time it right, they can miss a lot of duel opportunities. So Shakira is going to be... She was playing support last game. The hot dog in the wind. Seg and Shakira taking the carries this time. Kogan usually an offlaner and usually support. He's going to take the Chamois. Sendorian, I believe he was winner last time. He's on the Tusk. And Bonsai, who was on the Shadow Fiend last game, is going to take the mid Lina. And up we got Friendly Giant on DK. Bilbo's last clean doily. Bilbo on the Tinker. And it's kind of up in the air if he's going to go mid or offlane or not. But with a... Okay, looks like possible win mid. And I'm going to have to minimize some stuff here because I've got a lot of stuff open and the frame rate's not what I want it to be. Pardon, excuse me. Looks like a fairly static setup here. And I'm also going to... You might notice a difference here. Making the icons bigger. Bilbo might be mid. Bilbo mid with the off lane Windy. We're gonna get no chance for a pole camp ward on either side. They're playing both sides fairly safe, and both sides kind of limit. You know, we went ahead with the shackle shot on Windy. Kind of figuring out what you want to do before actually committing to a skill. And we're going to have a mid Tinker. Whether he's going to be a push Tinker and go for aggressive pushing, or if he's going to be roaming around ganking with laser and missiles, that is up in the air, but we will find out in just a moment. No tri lane. We got EK. Okay, we got 2-1-2 versus 2-1-2. Okay. No tri lanes in this match. Not really necessary, per se. Tusk needs at least one other person there in order to get decent amount of last hits. And they'll have better sustain with Legion in the lane. You know, we'll get lifesteal and then, you know, pierce the attack, maintaining that they won't have to pull back for heals as much, and they'll have better control of the lane. Down bottom, we got the Fat Man and BK201 going up against Seg and Enigma. And Enigma is going to take a couple steps forward, try and get some action going on. His position is Shackle. We got the Purification before the Repel. And yeah, he's trying to keep that harass going, but it's one melee and one range versus one melee and one ranged. And two melee versus a melee and a range there. And going for the gank setup on Kogan. Lots of disables. Holy crap. Let's back that up just a hair. I want to see how that happened. Yep, missiles and laser versus slave and LSA. Slave's going to catch him just barely. He's going to tango up. And just being able to spam those missiles with so much ridiculous range. Look at that. Just hit a button and there you go. And you're going to combine that with the laser and getting hit by a couple of creeps. Yep, he went for it. But unfortunately, the laser blinded him, and the first two hits, the slave and the LSA weren't quite enough. The laser blinded him, and he was able to just trade a few last hits, and boom, he was dead. And he just happened to have a little bit more health. You're going at it almost under their tower. He had just barely over half health for that one. Bit aggressive. And that's going to give him a quick level 4 at 2 minutes. And runes are coming up. It's going to give him an easy bottle as well. Looks like it's on the way out. There we go. We got another 400 gold for Bonsai. He had a very unfortunate mid lane Shadow Fiend. Like he's just constantly getting ganked left and right. Just the rotations were just phenomenal, and he fell behind a lot. They had a really great comeback though. I believe it was against Saints and Sinners. Saints had a fantastic start and a great comeback on the high ground by Rasta. They repelled him like 4 times off the high ground and came back and pretty much almost tied it, but the split push was really effective and eventually won the game against Rasta. You know, up top, they're pushing this lane up quite a bit. Pardon me just a second. Live next to a fire station. Oh, we might see a shackle. Nope, not quite. Hang on. There we go. Enigma's really pushing the envelope here. He's down to his last tango right here, and there's no other heals unless Sigfolt wants to share, and he probably will. Aside from that, he doesn't have much else going for him in the heal department. And it's given... Seg is falling behind a little bit in terms of the farm, but only by a few last hits right now. Maybe down by about 150 gold, but that's not the worst thing in the world. And now we have a double damage Tink with laser. And oh my god, the missiles. He's got a level 3, just 240 pure, plus 125. And there we go, 250 pure. A couple more last clicks will do the job. But oh, he's going to get out. No! Heat-seeking missiles will finish the job. That's 2-0 for food. And they have to share farm up here a little bit. I mean, you've got an early game ganker. You can he's kind of weird in that if he doesn't get any items, he really starts to fall off in terms of like his strength gain's okay. But now he's going to dive under the tower with a snowball. But Shakir was not there, and he's going to get stunned. He's going to get the fire breath on him. I think he was lucky. I mean, the only thing saving him is not having a level in that dragon tail. That was his saving grace right there. Now we got a rotation in from Bilbo coming in. Snowball's going to buy some time. He's just stalling for time. Popping the march. He's going to get it in. Snowball's coming in, but now we've got a Legion who's been lasered and literally can't do anything else. Quick rotation by a level 6 Tinker, and that's 3-0 for food. Nicely done. Nicely done. Not to mention the friendly giants getting plenty of last hits and denies. Definitely keeping up on, definitely taking the lead on the levels. And now helping out on that kill. He's got a full level on Shakira. Shakira, it can't be underestimated. She is quite strong. Legion is quite strong in the game. Can't be underestimated, especially if he gets good hits in there. But that fire breath is going to hit it. The fire breath's going to hit and go through there. Press the attack just to heal and buy some time. Unfortunately, we did not have a scroll on. Oh, actually, okay. We got a rotation for middle. We want to get some ganks going on. We need to give Bonsai some room here. Do they see him? They saw him. They probably caught a glimpse of him right there. Give him something to think about. If you guys in the crowd have any tips on as far as, you know, different settings and stuff on OBS to keep the frame rate going well for recording and streaming at the same time. I would definitely appreciate it. Fat Man going head to head here. Segfault's going to go ahead and it's going to dive out, and they did get Tinker, just barely. I want to see this one. Bonsai quasi baiting, half health in the jungle. Oh, they already got him. Okay, excuse me. Oh, an invis on the tusk. That'll pretty much, that's pretty self-explanatory at this point. Invis and a very just tucked into the woods Kogan. It's very vulnerable though. Heat-seeking missiles will find him though. You don't have to have missiles for this, or they don't have to have vision rather. But Bonsai's going to come in. Laser's taking him down by half. But here comes the LSA. Misses barely with the slave, but the bait is successful. Kogan's going to come in with a shackle hex combo. And boom, here comes the Laguna Blade finishing the job. Nicely done by all three. Good job by Bonsai baiting to a place where they could actually help out. Running straight back might not have been the best option because, you know, he might have running straight back. He might have had incentive to go and pull away, but he pulled it. He was made himself even more vulnerable right here. So that's a good move. And Rastar on the board, 1-3. Meanwhile, Friendly Giant getting plenty of farm up there. Sirius just happy, content to, and he might just go for the energy booster here. Or probably going to get some arcane right off the bat. Bouncing that cask off. It's going to bounce just once on Shakir. Now we have a Invis Tusk yet again. Back-to-back Invis runes. That's pretty damn lucky. Rotating around, trying to find a good position here. Do we have any other backup? No, it's still 2-on-2. And Friendly Giant is full health. Sirius is not in a really good position to get ganked right now. So unfortunately that Invis is going to go down. And we're still 3-1 for food. Nice showing so far. And given, okay, Tinker's now got 2 levels in his missiles. Being able to spam that constantly, just really giving Bonsai a hard time. Boots are done. We could easily see a rotation now. Just heading back to base, grabbing a scroll, rotating somewhere, and getting a quick Laguna Blade with some buddies. It's pretty quick, easy gank action with Lena. Fairly straightforward and simple. 2 levels simultaneously down here. And we have a Chronosphere up and ready. Snakes have 1 whole level to go. And we're content. Bilbo's content to just keep on farming a bit. He wants to go ahead and get those travel boots first before he starts rotating like crazy. Only 300 gold to go. And we just picked up, and we got a regen rune bottom. Seg ready to pick up some treads if he so desires. He might just go straight for the life steal. He might just go straight for the Morbid Mask and rush that Mask of Madness. Very common these days is just to get, whether for better or for worse, getting brown boots and then going straight for more powerful items and then upgrading your boots later. Either way is still perfectly valid, but some people really want to get those mid-game items sooner than later. Missiles, 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 missiles. Here comes another round of missiles probably. Well in range. Rotating in. Bilbo's content to just kind of hold on to his mana for a little bit. Bit of a surprise. He really just wants, looks like he really just wants to play it safe and finish those damn boots. Only 100 gold to go. 2 last hits and he's got it. Oh, Shamey goes down in the bottom. Looks like a shackle combo. Nope. Just pure. The repel. Looks like maybe, let's see, was he burning stuff? Not really sure exactly what happened there. He's tabbed out. Ah. Nice. I'm still waiting for the day where my cats start chewing away my power cords. It's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen. Boots travel 1 creep away. He can taste it. Okay, energy booster done for Sirius. He's gonna have some serious sustain. Oh wow. Power shot. Looks like, did he get shackled? No, just going head to head with against Purification, that fucking hurts. Like 2-on-1 as well. Good juke out, though. Good juke out. Oh, he's under the tower. They're under the tower. He's going to go in. Bonsai's here. They've got it. Just got to dive in. Chrono's at the ready. Oh, no, but here comes Doily popping the laser and everything. Fat man's in trouble. Not a whole lot of attack speed here. And Bonsai, unfortunately, I think he got caught in that chrono as well, so he wasn't able to get the gank in that he wanted. That's 2 down for Rasta. And they're on the run. Enigma, he could turn again. Yeah, he does. He turns and nukes. Dying breath. He does take out Fat Man. So they got something for that, but they did lose 3. BK on a roll in terms of getting farm here. Second place, very close to first. Great job by the supports on both teams so far, particularly on food. Doing a really good job of maintaining those last hits for their dudes. Bilbo, travel boots at the ready. He's going to push this lane out, but Bonsai's got, oh, Laguna is down. Unfortunately, that chrono, he just caught the tail end of it, and he was just unable to get in when he really wanted to. Now we got quick rotations. That's going to, coming right back in. He's going to pop the missile. No, he says, nope, that's okay. I'll rotate somewhere else. Where's he going? Going back to the middle. Going to the tower instead this time. Missiles away. Here comes the march. No, he's holding on to the missiles. Very surprised. And Seg content to just keep on holding on to the mask. But no, Shakir getting bounced off of the cask in a death ward. He says, no, get away from my carry. And Food and Friendly Giant popping his ult. Getting that extra damage in. He wants some payback, though. He knows that both ults are down. They're low on mana. Paladin really thinking about it. Maledict just miss. Here we go. Food getting a little aggressive here. But Paladin is low. Ice Shards defensively. I don't know if that landed short or not, but he could snowball on top of Food right now, but the cask is back up, but he's short on mana. He doesn't have the mana. He needs to get to that side shop, get those boots right away. Bilbo starting the rotation. Down bottom. Seg caught against the side shop. Missile's going to hit him in the back. We have an invis Ancient Spice who could easily just come from behind and drop the snakes, but nice move by Segfault just getting out of dodge there. Just time walked his way into the... There's no way they can do anything about that. Only the heat-seeking missiles are going to hit at this point. And Kogan content to just go ahead and rotate to the mid. Maybe drop the snakes on the mid tower. Bilbo's already back in. Dropping the march, clearing the creeps. Good defensive rotations on both teams. And they are laying siege to that bottom Rasta tower. But Segfault is not out of this. He's just waiting. He's got the mana, just enough mana to go in and drop that chrono. Here comes Kogan, dumping him. He's going to get 3-wayed, drops the snakes around the woods. Fat Man going to take a good chunk of that, but no. Segfault says, maybe next time. And a huge rotation from Food, everybody coming down bottom to help out. With or without boots. And they're going to go ahead and clear these snakes out too, get some extra gold. Sharing the love. 9-2 for Food. No towers down yet. Oh, okay. No towers down yet. And Shakir getting a little bit extra farm. Treads are done. Wanda's done. Whether he's going to go for Blade Mail first or some form of initiation. He's going to try and rush a Blink Dagger. A lot of different ways you could go with this, but you definitely need your team. You definitely need team fights and some good lockdown to get those duels in. So far, no duel damage yet, but this is early. And we got 4-man push. They've been committing to this lane for quite a bit. Does Shakira have a scroll? Yes, he could come in anytime he likes. Kogan going down, unfortunately, though. They're all over this tower. And Seg's going to get caught shackled against a creep. And the missile's coming in as well. Bonsai coming in. LSA's going to hit Friendly Giant. And here comes a snowball from Paladin with the punch. But Bilbo gets healed before he even hits the ground. Our BK taking a lot of damage, though. Segfault getting the chrono in there. He's going to finish off BK, hopefully. But no, Seg is going to go down. Where is Legion? Where is Shakira on this one? Great duel opportunities right there. That is going to bite him in the ass because now it's 13-2. We have a 6.5 to 1 kill ratio for Food, and they're probably going to lose this bottom tower. Shakira didn't really get anything to show for it, just a few creeps and farms, so that is not good. And this should go down without a fight. The corrosive breath just melting this tower. And Bilbo's able to rotate in and still give Shakira a hard time. Just give him something to think about. No free farm for you. But they are going to get an opportunity to rotate mid. But Bilbo, being able to rotate so rapidly, just constantly giving him a hard time. He'll constantly keep him on the back foot instead of the front foot. And more rotations by Food. Nicely done. And yet another, it was like the 4th invis for Paladin. He's going to opt to hold on to it for a bit. Maybe use it for escape. No, he's going to pop it. Did they see that? No, not even close. They don't have any wards up for Food, but... And here we go with Bilbo. Snowball coming in. Are they going to get him out? They're going to catch him out. They should do it. Yep, okay, they're going to get him and a punch. Can they finish him off? That's going to hurt. That laser, no more attack damage, but here comes Seg. Extra damage, but still no Mask of Madness or anything to help him out. But he does get the kill before he goes down. Bye, bye, bye. He rapidly buys the mask before he dies, so that was a good job on that. 1 for 1 for as far as Segfault's concerned, but overall 2 for 1. Or 1 for 2. And the snake's doing the dance of sadness. Nice little... I love the little powwow they got going on here. Where the hell did this... Okay. So, Alright, so Johnny, you're going left. I'm gonna throw you go Johnny, you go along. Billy, you keep going right and run as far as you can. I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna throw to you, okay? All right, ready? Break. Big rotation up top. Big rotation. Big rotation. Evil Twins giving some vision. Bilbo's at the ready. He's got a blink dagger now. That's going to make him incredibly hard to kill at this level. They have plenty of lockdown though. Bilbo seems to really know what he's doing about positioning and stuff. But oh, rotate around. Almost got spotted, but good job ducking in them trees. Popping the soul ring and a rearm. Pop some missiles maybe. Nope, he's going to rotate out. Rotate out, rotate back in. Nope, he's content to go ahead and push bottom. So easy to keep those towers up when you can just bounce back and forth. And he's coming back on defense right here. Missile's going to fire. Death Ward, Shakira and Kogan getting cast to each other, and then a Death Ward just pounding away. Nice job. Can't hesitate. If it doesn't look good, just get out of there. I think it's mainly my computer being a little hot right now. Gonna go ahead and close everything I got so you guys get the highest frames per second. They did manage to get that mid tier 1 tower though. That is a saving grace for Rasta right now. Now they're pushing that tower. They got the focus fire and everything on it. Friendly Giant diving deep, but he is going to get hit by 3. No, shackled by 201. Oh, there's the chrono. Tower is pounding away. Does have the mask for more damage this time, but oh, those missiles and the laser and everything with that mask on cooldown, so much damage. Snake's being popped right on top of him though. Can you get him to focus on Friendly Giant? We'll see. Nope. Purification is going to top him back off. So again, under the tower this time, taking out 2. And again, being able to fire missiles from long range and just constantly make them, just stop them dead in their tracks. In this early game, like in the mid game right here, when you're constantly spamming so much magical damage back and forth, it's incredibly frustrating when you're trying to push. And now, Bonsai getting caught against the tree. But Bilbo here to help him out, finishes him off with the doily, the laser, the doily laser. But 201 is going to get the kill for that, and that's going to help finish that Aghanims. And now, the final defense for this top tower. Here we go with the double damage Paladin ready to snowball in. Just by in time for Segfault to come in. Almost had a TP, but not quite. Friendly Giant with his ult up. He's got about 30 more seconds to go. But they just... Brasta are in the same position that my team was in, Floor is Lava. this week. Constantly, like, food have all the advantages right now, all the initiation, and we were constantly put on the back foot. We were constantly unable to do what we wanted to do because of constant harass from Ho Ho Ha Ha. They did a really good job. And Ross are in the same position that we're in right now, so literally need to change gears right now and hopefully get some duels, maybe get some pickoffs on BK. BK is probably the weakest link in that he is more vulnerable and easier to catch. It's still hard to catch a phase boot Wind Ranger, but now with the Blink Dagger, jeez. But he's definitely a lot easier to catch than a Tinker with Blink Dagger. Oh no, Bonsai getting the Yules. Yules is up with an LSA combo and a Laguna. Seg's going to finish the job on that one. They needed that kill so bad. 700 gold almost going to Seg. That's going to finish better part of Chrysalis right there. And BK content to just keep on pushing, keep on pushing. That Blink is on the way out, but it's got a ways to go. They're going to force Rasta down bottom, but Bonsai's here. Yules is off cooldown. But without that Laguna Blade, pretty much knows he can't kill him. Content to just hold on to his mana and push him out. Maybe give him, you know, not below his load with only half of his, without the Laguna Blade, basically. Make him a little less keen next time. But no, rotating in. Bonsai now getting caught by 3. Defensive LSA is not going to matter. Dragon Tail bashed to the face and finished off by the Fat Man with the heal. But now rotating mid. So he's kind of alone here. Here's rotating around. Yeah, needs a little help. But they are in a good position to flank from down bottom. 201 just content to just hold on in this lane for a while longer. Ags is done. They're very content to do a split push strat on this. Friendly Giant just laying siege to the tower. Melting it down with that. Using the last of his corrosive breath. He's still got 30 seconds left, but here comes Kogan. Bilbo has arrived. Blinks in. Laser to the back of Kogan. Nothing he could do. He has no mana. He's alone. Heat-seeking missiles could finish the job here. Very fortunate that he didn't pop the missiles. They were on cooldown. Very fortunate right there. But they are going to have to forfeit this tower. But in the mid, oh, they got the courier. Courier's caught out, and they got Fat Man. The Fat Man is alone. He's going to pop the Guardian Angel. Oh, no, sorry, Sirius is here too. It's 2-on-2. No, he's going to turn that around with a Death Ward right to 2 more people. Down they go. Not a single duel to Shakir's name, unfortunately. Meanwhile, they also get the top tower, or they get the bottom tower, and that's still holding a strong 6-to-1 kill ratio. Quick Silver Edge and a Dagon started now. For food, the items just keep rolling in. Seg does have a Chrysalis, so hopefully if they can get a little lucky, a couple bashes combined with a few lucky crits, they could still turn this around. They still have their most important Tier 2 tower. They still have 2 Tier 2 towers in general. Not over yet. But all the freedom of movement, the map control is just so on food side, and it's mainly Tinker. It's almost primarily Tinker. Just being able to, he's doing a fantastic job of just microing all his skills, bouncing around, always rotating on, always there on defense. Always, every single tower defense, he's always been there multiple times. And if he doesn't get what he's looking for, he'll rotate to another tower and then immediately come back. He just does not waste any time at all. And Shakira, almost level 11, so might be able to start getting 14 damage if this goes well. We really need... It's unfortunately, the chrono combined with the duel, they do not synergize well together. And Bonsai gets caught out by 2. Looks like a cask bouncing off with the Dragon Tail. 2 stuns stacking up there. Now laying siege to that top tower. So much push on this team. Push combined with tank. It's great synergy on this team. Focus fire with the corrosive breath. Even though it's fortified, yeah, unlike Jakira's liquid fire, this does not get blocked by, or this does not go through glyph. And the ice shards are going to land a little short. And more missiles giving them an even harder time, especially these squishy supports. And Bilbo content to just move on out. That does leave them vulnerable. They are sticking around a little longer than they need to. 201 rotating to the mid tower. Might pay for it. He's being really greedy. We got a ping in the mid. Bonsai is back up. And his Laguna Blade is too. The Yules is really where you catch him. And then you follow it up with all the rest of your combos. But he looks like he might need a blink of his own just to keep that going. Oh, Bilbo content to just rotate right back in, wasting no time at all, digging up to level 2. 500 damage nuke on top of his laser. 320 there. Once the resists are all done, you're probably looking at 800 damage after resists right now for just those 2 items, plus the missiles, plus the march, plus the auto attack. Bilbo rotating in. They get a rough idea where he's at, but the LSA is going to go somewhere else, and he's going to TP out. That was one of the casters. It was either Mini or Azareth pinging that one, by the way. And Friendly Giant content to roll down bottom. Helmet Dominator done. Do they have a creep for stacking right now? I don't think they do. So I guess that's only one of the few mistakes that Food's making. We're not seeing a whole lot of that here in this MMR, or at least in this league, is using Helmet Dominator creeps to stack Ancients or a hard camp or something like that. You actually see it more in pubs than in this league. Still room to come back. A lot of these guys just need to hit level 11 and have a good team fight. They need to hit, a lot of these guys need to hit level, okay, so most of them have it now. Kogan has it, Kogan needs it, Paladin needs it. This is the day of the Invis rune. There's hardly been any regen runes. It's been all double damage, hardly any illusion runes, maybe like 2. It's all been illusion and double damage. Or, I'm sorry, it's all been Invis and double damage. But he might run in, is he going to drop a defensive ward in the mid? Is this a bad time for you? Thinking better of it. Playing it safe too. Being away from his buddies. Nice job by Sirius, just hanging back. Greaves are now done. Oh no, Sekvault's going to get flanked. Here we go, Dragon. The Dragon form with the repel on him. And here comes Bilbo rotating in. Holding off on the power shot's going to clear out the creeps before the march does. He holds off on the missiles. He's being pretty conservative with the missiles. I mean, he's coming in on top of creeps and revealing himself. He just wants to hold on to his missiles, or his man, a little bit longer. We're to level 16. Sandorian in a good position. Oh no, here we go. Sandorian actually caught out now. The Yule's LSA combo is going to wreck him with a snowball. And we got our first duel, and he gets it. Shakira gets the first duel. But now here comes the Death Ward and the rest of the team. The Walrus Punch will cancel. Well, no, it won't cancel. Punched the wrong guy. And now the Snakes on the high, just barely on the high ground. BK taking the worst of this here. Fat Man just hanging on. Those Greaves doing a lot of heal. And unfortunately, there wasn't enough focus damage on either of them. And now Sekvault diving in with the mask popped. Can we get a lucky crit? Can he get it? Oh, jeez, he got robbed. He got completely robbed on the crits there. I don't think he got a single crit. Damn it, that's just unfortunate. A good chance to at least have somewhat of a comeback right there. Nope, not happening this time. Not this game. The only saving grace is that they got one duel. But they lost their entire team in the tier 2 mid and probably this tower. They'll probably save the Rex. Cooldown or respawn timers are still fairly short. A lot of ults are down and mana is low. Ooh, Friendly Giant getting a little overextending his welcome, but he pops in this Silver Edge to get out. He's well on his way to an Assault Curious if he wants it. When you can go offensive items like this and not have to worry about BKBs, you know you're in a good spot. Like Rasta need the BKBs more than anything, but they need so much more. BKB is kind of like a luxury item at this point. Mainly just because they have such an advantage. Are they going to overextend? Wow, 25,000 gold game. It's been nothing but downhill, unfortunately. Not a lot of options left. Roche surprisingly has not been taken yet. Completely open for food if they want it. Some good defensive ward action in the mid though. They know Silver Edge is a factor now. Digging now up to level 4. It's about 550 damage, roughly, give or take. Plus 320 pure. Plus Take out 75% of that. That's like, what, 275 or something like that? 250? 275 maybe? Something like that. Math is hard right now. That's like, it's about 1,000 damage after you factor resists. 1,000 damage. Some of which going to multiple targets. AC just about done. Actually, it is done. Now I just need the recipe. A few hundred gold to go. Another Invisirune up top. Gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Kogan getting caught again. Rotating down. Good wards in the mid, but none in the jungle. And they own that jungle right now. We're still holding a just over 6-to-1 kill ratio almost in this entire game. Poor Rasta. But these guys are really good at defending high ground. They had a fantastic job against Saints and Sinners. Pushed them back 4 times in the last game. 4 times. And when they were down by not much of a lead as this, but pretty damn close. There's still plenty of room for a comeback there. Fast forward to just pause. Fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Prepare to fast forward. Fast forward! Bilbo, look at that. Just so fast on the controls. Got enough, almost enough to make his level 5 daggy. Just going ahead and maxing that out. And then we got our first Rosh of the game. These lanes continue to get pushed up. Pretty much keeping everything on the advantage of being able to push all these lanes up. Even though it does make the farm a little bit easier in the lanes for Rasta, it does ensure that they keep them from pushing out too far and having more map control of their jungle. Pretty much entirely shuts down the jungle if they can't even get out past the lanes. And I don't know if these guys, if Food saw their last game and saw their hellacious high ground defense, but apologize for my allergies here, but they, oh god, the miss, oh jeez, oh wow, backtrack the missile, wow, lucky bastard. Is he gonna backtrack twice? He's gonna get it twice. Woo, finally a lucky break. Unfortunately, Bonsai is gonna take everything there, and finally, I think another missile, killing someone from here, was able to get a free kill over here with the heat-seeking missiles. In some respects, Tinker can be quite OP, but not in others. There are counters to him. And now they're going to lay siege to this top tower with the best damage already dead. The burst damage is dead. The chrono is down. Oh, a buyback from Bonsai. Here we go. Going to drop some snakes. Might get a duel here. Hopefully hold on to BK. Get the Yules. There we go. Follow up with an LSA and then get a duel in there. There we got the blink. There we go. Let's get those snakes on there, but no, too much damage. Just winning the duel from pure damage. Just so much. Diving in with the Walrus Punch, not going to do it. And that's everybody dead. Buyback from Segfault, but he is alone. He's got the chrono up now, but he has to catch all 4, and he's going to go down after he gets it up. Catches BK, but he's going to, there's nothing he can do. He doesn't have the attack speed. Oh man, the blink taken. Woo, and GG, called by Rasta. Well played by Food. Fantastic job. Bilbo getting the MVP on this one. Usually I give it to supports, but Bilbo did a fantastic job of always being there. Oh, God. That Techie's effigy is delicious. Anyways, I got a few more matches to do. You guys have really long names, and let me just tell you. Most of you guys have hellaciously long names. Anyways, thank you. Nice job. Nice job for Ross, or I'm sorry, nice job for food. And I've got a few more matches to cast tonight, so I'll see you on the next ones. Thanks for watching out. And I'll see if I can fix this FPS issue, by the way.